Uh, but yeah, wow. Hell of a ballad. Very beautiful message. This is great. Hey, welcome to another episode of Supadupa. It's your boy, Papi Vazquez. And today we are reacting to another B2B song. It's called Father. I wonder what it's gonna be about. So this is the second song that they dropped as a single. I'm going on a B2B journey, right? And so I'm basically getting all their singles as released in Korea, because I know a lot of K-pop bands do drop Japanese singles as well, but I'm just doing the Korean ones. And guys, this is the next one, and so I'm excited. I wonder, probably gonna be about their fathers, maybe. I'm not sure. I do read the lyrics after the video, so make sure you stick around for that. What does this song mean to you? I want to know that in the comments, and I just am excited to get into this. So let's not push off too much more. B2B, Father music video. Let's go. I need to pause real quick. These guys look like they would play like hardcore music back in like 2003 to 2006. It was like a genre of music that was like kind of underground, like metalcore, screamo stuff, you know. But their look is very much like that. So far, right now, it's very passionate, very ballady, and I know that these guys are known for their ballads, so makes sense. Very passionate. 항상 내 앞에선 강한 척해서 생각조차 못했어 아닌 줄만 알았어 쓸쓸한 뒷모습을 몰랐던 거야 그때는 몰랐죠 너무나 어렸죠 누구보다 외로울 텐데 다가가지 못했죠 이제야 알았죠 조금 늦은 건 아니죠 너무나 하고 싶은 말 영원히 사랑합니다 내 아버지. Damn. So they're very great singers, very passionately singing. It's very much a ballad. I wonder what they're passionately singing about. 한참을 그렇게 난 바라보다가 달려가서 그냥 안아버렸어 마냥 울고. I really like how it's like when the person is singing, everybody else is like a statue. That's because there's not much going on in the video. I mean, they're just sitting in a corner like I am. But there's not a lot going on in the video, but there's definitely want you to focus on the song. I'm sorry, but they should have put something on my boy's lips right there. I mean, it's a little gloss or something. Now I know apogee means father, right? Yeah, I know a little Korean. I know a little Korean. My boy here hitting the rap verse. Let's go. Ooh, that's a key change. You hear that? They changed the key on us. Hold up. Look. That's a key change. They changed the key of the song. Ooh, beautiful harmonies. Oh, beautiful. Damn. Apochi. I could read a little Korean too. Yo, that was beautiful. I like it. That was very good. Very good. I'm really interested in these lyrics though. So let me. All right. So it says, his lonely back seemed so unfamiliar. I just watched him as he walked along, and tears just formed. So I just cried because I hated myself for not knowing all this time. Because he always pretended to be calm and smiled. Because he always pretended to be strong in front of me. I didn't even think of it. I thought I would never see it. So I didn't know about his lonely back. Yo, I hope this shit doesn't make me cry though. I didn't know back then I was too young. You must have been lonelier than anyone else, but I didn't approach you. Now I finally know. I hope it's not too late. These are the words I wanted to say so much. I love you, Father, my Father. This is gonna make me tear up. Hold up. After watching him for a long time, I ran to him and I just hugged him. I wanted to just cry. I wanted to cry in his arms because my gratitude towards you was so sad. Yo, I'm gonna go through these because they're touching my heart, and I'll talk about them afterwards. I didn't know back then I was too young. Okay, so then it's the chorus again. It says, you pretend to feel better after letting out a deep sigh. I can see your invisible tears. I don't cry over your scarred heart with the painful wounds. I made those scars, but why do I keep blaming you? And your eyes showed you were tired, but you hid it. Such a liar. Now I will embrace you, and you can lean on me. And your eyes showed you were tired, but you hid it. Such a liar. You are forever my high sky to me. Your beaten hands, your wrinkled eyes, your lonely back. I'm not used to any of those. Maybe that's why I was like that. Maybe that's why I hurt you. Maybe that's why even your turn back seems like baggage that I left behind. I haven't done anything for you. I haven't given anything to you, but these are the words I wanted to say so much. Love you forever, my Father O. Well, that is beautiful. And that's crazy because this is one of the first songs. Yeah, it's like probably the only song that I've ever heard and read the lyrics to that are dedicated to fathers. And being a father and having a father is this kind of hits me two ways. Yeah, it's sad, dude. Yeah, it's crazy because it's like so I want to say there's a difference between being a birth father and actually being a father. And I have one of each, you know? And it's and it's you know, the father that came later in my life, you know, I was still young. It's not my birth father. Means a lot. Because he wanted to be there, right? And he was there for a lot of my big moments in my life. And he's a very strong figure, very not emotional. I mean, I've never seen him like very stoic, and a very great example for me. So I understand, you know, when they're saying it's like you hid a lot of your pain, you know? And it's because of him, Alfredo, my dad, that I try to be as strong as him, you know? Which now comes to the second part that I see this song, and it's me being a dad and me being a father, and how you try to be strong for your family. You're the strong one, right? And sometimes you don't ever want to show how you really feel, because if you're the rock, if you're the strong one, and if you're not strong and don't show emotions, you know, it kind of feels like everything's off, you know? And as for children, you know, your parents are that rock. They're the emotional stability, or they should be. And you know, sometimes that strength isn't appreciated or isn't really talked about, especially like, you know, like this in the arts, in music. I feel like men are like asked to be strong, and then it's just taken for granted, you know? So I appreciate that. I appreciate this song. This is great. This is great. And I'm proud of myself for keeping it together. But yeah, wow. Hell of a ballad. Very beautiful message. This is great. Great. Shout out B2B. Shout out all the dads out there too, you know? Stay strong, my brothers. Let's go. Ooh, let's get into a quote. Man, I need to talk about, let's get into a positive quote. Man, that was crazy. That hit me. And true to the message, you stay strong. You show no emotion, right? Oh, look. So this is something, this is not a quote. These are the 5 rules of happiness. Don't hate. Don't compare. Don't worry. Don't expect. And don't complain. If y'all just saw my other videos, y'all know I'm working on a lot of these. First one, don't hate. I think when you focus on something, you become the thing you focus on. So if you're hating, that means you're focusing on hating. You become hate. There's no happiness in hate. Don't compare, because we're in different parts of our journey. Some people may be further ahead than others. Other people push themselves harder than others, but doesn't mean that they're further ahead, that they're happier. Be content with where you are now. Know where you're going, know the next steps, and just accomplish every step at a time. Because just like there's people ahead of you, there's people behind you, but that shouldn't matter. You're at where you're at, and just be happy with that. Don't worry. You know, if we think about the possibilities of everything that can happen in the future, it's going to be endless, and you're going to drive yourself crazy. I suffer from this. I worry a lot. I've been working on not worrying, because you have no control over what's going to happen. So guys, do your best to not worry. Think about positive things. Don't expect. Expectations are a lot of the root of why we're not happy. Expectations of marriage, friendship, and of yourself, right? Because our paths are different. And although we might have expected ourselves to be at certain places, there's a lot of variables that you didn't count on, that you have no control over. So sometimes when we don't hit those expectations, it makes us feel like we're less than and we're not there. Don't have expectations. Have goals. But just know that goals change. And don't complain. Because when you're complaining, you're focusing on something that's negative. Happiness is never negative. And that's actually what I'm working on right now. Number 5 is the one I'm working on presently. I'm working on not complaining. And when you make a habit of complaining, it turns out to be a little hard because we tend to complain to each other, to our spouses, to our friends, and sometimes we don't just complain one time, we complain a lot of different times to a lot of different people. So guys, let's try to follow these rules, right? Don't expect yourself to be perfect. We might fail, but the more you follow the rules, the more you'll be happy. Guys, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all for being here. Like, share, subscribe, do all that. I'll see y'all later. Peace.